In this video, I will share with you an insanely profitable scalping strategy for natural gas that will make you a ton of money. And to prove how well this strategy works in different market conditions, I will backtest it 100 times and set my initial account size at $100 with 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so this strategy works perfectly well on a 5-minute time frame, and it consists of 3 free TradingView indicators. So let's go ahead and add them to our chart. So for the first indicator, we will need a half trend. This one by Everget. For the second indicator, we will use an exponential moving average. And for the third indicator, we will use a regular volume. Okay, so in order for this strategy to be complete, we need to adjust these indicators. So let's first double click on this half trend indicator and change the settings. Okay, now let's access the settings on the exponential moving average and change the length from 9 to 200 and make the line a bit more visible. And finally, let's add a moving average to our volume. We will set the MA length at 30. Okay, now our strategy is ready. Let's get into our trading rules. Okay, so we're only going to be looking to buy if the price is sitting above the 200 exponential moving average. This is a strong indicator that we are in an uptrend. The next thing we do is we're looking at a half trend indicator for a new bullish signal. And lastly, this volume histogram has to be colored in green and it has to be above the moving average. So we see we've got all our conditions met, and this is going to be our trigger candlestick. So we're going to go ahead and place a buy order at the close of this candlestick and set our stop loss at the recent swing low. Our take profit target will be set at 1.5 times the risk. Okay, now let's see how well this trade performs. Okay, so we see this trade was successful and we closed it with a nice profit. Exactly opposite is true for shorts, so we're only going to be looking to sell if the price is sitting below the 200 EMA. This is an indicator that we are officially in a downtrend. The half trend indicator has to issue a new short signal, and this volume histogram has to be bearish and it has to be above the moving average. Okay, so here we see all our indicators agree, so this is going to be our trigger candlestick. We will set our stop loss at the recent swing high and target 1.5 times the risk. Okay, let me now give you a couple more examples so you have a better idea of how to trade with this strategy. Okay, so here we see our half trend indicator just issued a new long signal, and this signal is confirmed by the rest of our indicators. So we can safely enter a long position and set our stop loss at the recent swing low. Okay, so we see our first trade turned out to be profitable. Now let's move on and find some more signals. Okay, so this short signal is not valid because the price is sitting above the 200 EMA. This long signal is not valid either because it's not confirmed by the volume indicator. The same thing with this signal. We see the volume histogram is tiny and is sitting below the moving average. Okay, so here we've got a new long signal issued by the half trend, and this signal is valid. Okay, so we see the price was really close to hitting our stop loss, but we didn't close the trade. We trusted our system and we eventually closed it with a nice profit. Okay, so this short signal is valid because we see the price just crossed and closed below this moving average. So we're going to go ahead and place a sell order. Okay, so we see we've got another winner. This short signal is valid as well. If we zoom in, we can see that the volume is above the moving average. Okay, so we see how well this strategy has been working so far. This short signal is not confirmed. Just take a look at how well this volume indicator filters out all these bad signals. Okay, so I hope you have a full understanding of how to trade with this strategy. So let's actually backtest it 100 times and see how well it performs. Okay, so just like I promised at the beginning of this video, this strategy is extremely profitable. So our win rate is 66% and we increased our account size by 253.95%. But bear in mind, this is only the backtesting. The results will be different when trading live. We see the equity curve looks solid. We almost don't have any consolidations. Our profit factor is 2.91 and we had 7 consecutive wins against 3 consecutive losses. In terms of win rate, this strategy is definitely in my top 10. And in terms of account growth, I think it's in my top 5. So I highly suggest you to go ahead and backtest it and forward test it on different time frames as well. Okay traders, I hope you enjoy these awesome strategies I'm putting out for free, and if you could spend 1 second of your time and like this video, I would appreciate it a lot. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.